Hello and welcome back to another episode of Humans in 5.
If there's one thing we humans just can't get enough of, it's diets. Diets for losing weight, for gaining muscle, for stronger hair, for clearer skin, and on it goes. These days it seems like there's a diet for pretty much everybody.
We all need a balance of vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats from the foods we eat. But different types of diets may work for some people looking to achieve specific goals in terms of their health or the way their bodies look. For example, diets created for the purpose of losing weight might include lots of fibrous, leafy vegetables prepared with little to no seasoning. This reduces extra sugars in the sauce and fills you up with food that's mostly water.
Like anything else, diets come in and out of fashion. The 1990s was all about the South Beach diet, whilst in the 1920s, calorie counting was very popular. One diet that has become very popular within the last few years is called the paleo diet.
The paleo diet was originally popularized by Loren Cordain in his 2002 book. The diet was supposed to mimic the diets of our ancestors who didn't rely on carbohydrates like bread or packaged foods like instant noodles and ate more protein like red meat. Since then, it's become a movement, spawning social media hashtags such as #CleanEating and thousands of diet blogs and books.
Can you guess what the real issue with this diet is? You got it. The paleo diet trend absolutely doesn't reflect the way our ancestors used to eat. And to our knowledge, the initial creators of this diet didn't spend any time talking to researchers who studied diet in the past.
If they had, they would have firstly spent some time learning about hunting and gathering, which is still practiced by a number of communities today, such as the Hadza of Tanzania. Hunting and gathering actually has a pretty strong emphasis on the gathering roots, berries, fruits, and nuts in a way that, 1, leaves some food for the next gathering session, and 2, is seasonal. This means that our ancestors didn't eat pineapple or avocados whenever they felt like it. They only ate foods when they were available.
When it comes to hunting, our ancestors probably didn't eat as much meat as the paleo diet will have you believe. Hunting is a dangerous and energy-intensive activity. The payoff of a protein-packed meal is a big one, but it means putting your life on the line and spending hours, if not days, tracking an animal down. Smaller animals that could be caught with a simple trap, like rabbits, were probably eaten more often than large animals that had to be hunted down. And as we talked about when we were in New Orleans, bugs were probably a great protein snack.
The paleo diet also rehashes some pretty narrow ideas about how our ancestors interacted with one another. It's also been called the Caveman diet, painting a picture of a brutal life where our ancestors violently fought one another to hunt down large quantities of meat. Certainly, life during that time was not easy for our ancestors, but they found ways to paint cave paintings, create musical instruments, and even care for the elderly. This evidence suggests that there was more to life than just fighting over hamburgers.
Naturally, the paleo diet is also making money for many people. Lifestyle companies incorporate fitness regimes with the diet, such as the San Diego Paleo/Primal Movement meetup. You could also argue that this is a way of getting people to keep buying meat. As we talked about in a previous episode, this is one of the least eco-friendly things we can do.
There's nothing wrong with following a specific diet if it gives your body what it needs. But we hope today's episode has made you think twice before following the latest diet trend. It's always best to do a little bit of extra research before going on your next big grocery shop.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Humans in 5.
And don't forget to subscribe!